AFTV. I've actually got my daughter here, Kenya. Right, big up to you. You've been at the game. What did you make of it? Arsenal out of the FA Cup.
It was just a disgraceful performance. I don't want to hear people saying, oh yeah, let's protect the manager, let's back this. There's nothing positive to say today. That performance was disgraceful. I saw our captain today, who for games I've been saying, that's not a captain's performance. You step up, you take that penalty, you bury it. You're captain of your club.
Can't miss penalties.
No, you're captain of your club and country. We don't want to hear that. You get up there, you bury it. People saying, oh, the fans need to back you. How can I sing watching that? Just spent my hard-earned money.
You can miss penalties. It does happen.
No, but do you know what? I saw 5 United players today take every single one of their penalties. Professional, buried it. Not here doing this, trying to start. No, you bury it. Havertz today, abysmal, awful, dry, terrible. If we do not go in that January window, Kvaratskhelia out there. I'm seeing City trying to get Omar Mamouche. Guy scored 19 goals, about 12 assists. Go and get that guy. I'm watching Martinelli stink it up every week. I'm watching Trossard not even turn a flipping cross. You want to stick with that? I'm seeing Havertz. I would have scored that. Me and you would have scored that. With your shoulder, you can't even score. Your foot. You're a professional footballer. It's rubbish. It's awful. Sterling today, fair enough. The guy's not been given a chance. He came on. He did more than all 3 of them have done in the last 5 weeks. Go and get you care about you want to win the league. You want to try and get somewhere in the Carabao Cup. You want to try and win the Champions League. You go and get a striker. Okay. Simple as that.
Do you think it boils down to that what you're coming this way, that we're lacking a striker?
I think we're definitely lacking a striker, and I think today we did not deserve to win. Even before it went to extra time, I said I weren't happy with the performance, and I said if we win in extra time, I'm still not happy because we were not good enough. We weren't attacking enough, and the attacking options were dire. Odegaard, I know you say you can miss a penalty, but he weren't creative enough.
You can miss a penalty.
Yeah, but that weren't.
It does happen. I mean, and I think that's the first penalty you've missed for a very, very long time as well.
Penalty. It weren't like a good save. It was just a rebound penalty, but he weren't creative enough. Martinelli always either wants to try to take the man on and just get bodied, or he just runs with all his pace just to run backwards. Havertz, miss after miss after miss. I defended him so much at the start of this season. I defended him last season. I love Havertz. This game is the game that has done it for me. It is done. There's Osimhen. There's Isaac. You know what I mean? There's Gyökeres. And then if you go on the wings, as I said, Sterling was one of our best players. How? At least he's trying to run. He doesn't do very well as end product. But how is Sterling one of your best players? It is a disgrace. Get Kvaratskhelia. Get Mbeumo. Get Rafinha. Get anyone. Just actually try and buy someone, We weren't good enough, and going forward, it was abysmal, and we just didn't deserve it. And if you look at Raya, don't know what he was doing. I love Raya. Don't know what he did in the penalty shootout. He went to dive before they even took every single penalty. It does my head in. But I will say, I think it's an owner's fault. There's one thing that I wanted to say this whole time, just one thing. I don't think it's Arteta out yet. Everyone's already saying it. Everyone's saying Arteta out. I don't think that, because I want to say, look at another London club, look at West Ham. They won a European trophy with Moyes, and then they sacked Moyes. And they got a manager who was apparently better. He did awful, and now they got Graham Potter. You know what I mean? This is awful. I don't think we should get rid of Arteta, at least till the end of the season. But we do need to sign a player in this window, or we're done. That's my opinion.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that about signing a player in this window, or we're done?
Definitely. We need a player. We need someone that creates chances. We don't have a player that takes on players. Every time we go forward, come back. Odegaard, he's playing like the past 5 weeks. He's playing like he's coming out of a version of Temu. He's not playing up to the standard. We're going forward, coming back. Going forward, coming back. Gabriel, he's the one that's actually taking the ball up. We don't have a players that take the ball up, take on players, and we don't have a wingers that take on players. Cross in, nobody's going up for it. Havertz, he takes the ball out of the goal. What is that? You just tap it in. The striker, not hungry for goals. We need someone that goes on, hungry, dies for the ball, goes in, and fights for the goals.
Think we'll get it this January?
It doesn't look like it. It feels like the last 5 years of Wenger's time, where we're there, we win games, we tie games, we're always finish top 4. It's gonna feel like that now.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
What about you? You agree with this?
Definitely agree with him. Definitely 100%. If we don't sign a player, how can we gonna go forward in the league or in the Champions League? We have to take.
Do you recognise that it is hard to sign a top quality player, like say striker? A top quality striker in January is not easy to get.
Yeah, it's not easy to get, but you have to get somebody, because what we currently have is
anybody?
Not anybody, but what we have right now is not enough. You see there, like Sterling been benching for the last couple of weeks, and he did an amazing performance today. You know, he gave us energy on the right. We haven't seen that since Saka left. And we need somebody. We need somebody. If we don't get somebody, we're not going to win the league.
Who would you like to see come?
I would say Nico Williams.
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Athletic
Yeah,
Madrid.
but I
Bilbao,
think
so.
Barcelona need him, so we have to get him before.
So go and get him this window.
Definitely, 100%.
And can we bounce back against Spurs Wednesday?
Yes, we're gonna bounce back against Spurs, and I still have faith that we're gonna go far in the Champions League. But we need to sign a player, definitely.